I'm nervous about this working. Hey. Good morning. So far, so good. Yo. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? Why is it glitching? Is it? It's good? It looks fine to me, numbers-wise. I don't know. Okay. Cool. Hey. Welcome to work. Sorry. We're in the crow's enclosure. Hooray. Hypers. And the crows are being weird today because of the tripod. They're very wary about new things. So, they're kind of weird today. What do you think? Abbott. Come say hi. Come say hi. Abbott. Oh, that's the wrong bird. Sorry. Oh. Well, you can hear them.
Hugo G5 resubbed for 3 months. Yo. Smile happy 3 months.
Thank you for the 3 months. Abbott. Oh. Good boy. Let's go say hello to everybody. Let's go say hello. What do you think? This is Abbott. Costello is up on the higher perch. You dropped your cricket. Oh no. Oh no. Abbott. Good boy. You dropped your other cricket. Oh no. Oh no. Abbott and Costello, they're both American crows. They're being trained.
Casual tree hard _1 resubbed for 3 months. Nothing much to say, just keep doing all the good stuff you already do.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. What? I've told you guys about them on stream briefly.
Keyboard Thug 69 resubbed for 2 months. Smile.
But they're here as ambassadors, being trained as ambassadors because they're imprinted, so they're not going to make it on their own in the world.
Agent _King Ebo subbed for the first time.
Thank you. I know the TTS is always loud.
Funny cat videos and memes resubbed for 2 months. Cat.
Cat. Thank you for the 2 months. Is someone here that can turn it down? I can't turn it down. I mean, I could turn on the volume on my phone, but I don't think that's gonna do it. Who's that? You want to say hi? What? Why are they being so weird? They're scared of a tripod. Wow.
Beetlejuice _bio broadcast resubbed for 6 months. Peepo Pog 6 months.
Thank you for the 6 months. It's just a tripod. It's just a tripod. Abbott and Costello, again, are both turned down the phone. Okay.
Wow. Idomirius subbed for the first time.
That's how it always is. The training that they're both getting right now is just,
Cinemerc resubbed for 8 months. Yo, Josh 58, turn the TTS
the reason
down,
that it's
please.
like that is because I need to hear. I can't hear that at all. That's why it's always so loud. buddy. What is that? I know. It's the way he's looking at the camera. I can't. So right now, the only training that I'm doing with them is flight training from perch to fist. The reason that we're doing the flight training is because... Hi, you're so cute. You're doing a good job. It's good for conditioning for the two of them, so that they're flying a lot. It's a good behavior to do for educational programs because people like to see birds fly. It's good for control in an educational program setting, so we can get them back to our fist. It's good enrichment for them because birds fly. They like flying, you know. So that's their thing. But Costello is getting trained with a whistle, and Abbott is getting trained with a clicker. So they both kind of have their own languages here. Who's coming on my foot? Costello. Oh, shit. Oh. Good boy. The whistle is very quiet. Abbott. No, not you. Abbott. No one's here. They're doing like 10 to 15 foot flights, but right now they're very wary because of the camera. They're really, they get worried really easily about new things. Hello. We also don't know if they're male or female. It's really hard to tell with crows. It's hard to tell with a lot of birds that aren't sexually dimorphic. Crows all look the same. They don't have like different colors for the boys. Hey, handsome. Hi, handsome. I only refer to them as male because their names are Abbott and Costello, which are names of male comedians from the 40s or 50s. No pecking. No pecking. I should take my rings off. I have like metal rings. Are these birds ravens? No, they're crows. That's a bad habit. Who's that? You want to come up? You can come to my fist if you want. Just not to me. Good job. Oh, shit. Cool. A ball. I didn't bring you something. Here, you can have this. What the heck? You dropped it. You got these too. Baby keys. Hooray. Dan's game, ravens. What the heck? First of all, these aren't ravens. Second of all, wrong. They're crows. Crows are sick. Crows and ravens are both corvids. That's the family that they're in. They're absurdly smart. Her interactions with the crows are surprisingly not unlike her. I don't know what that means. Unlike her interactions with Matt.
Hey _Dunthate subbed for the first time.
Lol, then a W. Thank you for the sub. I legitimately can't hear those alerts, it's bad. Yeah, crows are super, super, super smart. They've been at the center for, I don't know, a few weeks now. And they're already both flying really well to the fist. Better than you're seeing today because of this whole tripod setup in here. They eventually, I'm hoping, will learn some words. Crows and ravens can both talk.
Even
they have
subbed
really
for
cool,
the
unique
first
voices
time.
too, different than parrots. we want to learn, or we want to teach them different behaviors, like taking stuff and putting it in a jar, like putting it away, picking things up, fetching, you know, whatever, because it's good enrichment for them to learn new behaviors, and it's fun for us. Who's this? Who are you? Fetching crows? Hell yeah, Dobbins. They hate that tripod, man. They're like freaked out by it. Are they ambassadors or will they be released? They're ambassadors. They're not releasable because they're imprinted. How do you tell them apart? Good question. I should have shown you that when they were down here. Abbott, or Costello has one white claw. Just one. So, there's that. But they also sound different. Who are you? Wow.
Pushpin Bird resubbed for 5 months. Bird's hypers.
Can I have that? I'm gonna take it from you. I got it. They're really like kids. They're like toddlers. I brought them to Matt's house once, and they were okay, but then they started flying around his room, and Matt didn't like it. So I took them back to the center. Uh-oh. Stop dropping it. With the sessions that I normally do with them, I spend a lot of time just chilling with them and not asking for very much because they're new to everything. They're new to the training program. So they get 5 sessions a week from me and my coworker. This is the only session that I do on my own during the week. She does 2 by herself during the week and the rest that we do together. She works primarily with Costello and I work primarily with Abbott, but we both have to do both of them. But Costello and I aren't as acquainted as me and Abbott. This is Abbott. This is Costello. Hi, Baba. What do you think? Where'd your ball go? Where is it? I also have, I don't know how much flying we're going to do today, because they're being weird, but I do have their food, so I can show you guys what they eat. I can show you guys their puzzle feeder, and it's mostly just going to be me hanging out in here with them, because that's what I would be doing normally. Actually, if I didn't have the tripod, I'd be doing more flying, but they don't like the tripod, so... Make them say nevermore. Why? Tripod people, what the fuck? I know. They're really wary about new things. We try to introduce new things to their enclosure all the time just to keep them entertained and enriched. But every time we put something new in their enclosure...
26 resubbed for 4 months. People pod. Wow.
Anytime we put new stuff in their enclosure, they act weird for a few days. So... Edgar Allan Poe. They have a raven named Poe at American Eagle Foundation, I think. Yeah, they can poke your eyes out. That's true. That's most birds. Well, maybe not. I mean, birds have beaks. You know what's scary for poking your eyes out are herons and egrets. They have really, really long beaks and they can be super aggressive. You really missed the chance to name it Edgar Allan Crow. Okay, dude. You're not wrong. That was Costello. Abbott. Abbott. Whoa, changing mind. Good boy. He took a... no. We try to keep him off our shoulders and our heads as well. One, because it's disrespectful for them to land on heads. When they first got here, they were constantly just like landing on our heads. And two, because I've never raised corvids from the ground up, but apparently they get to a pecky phase, which, like in their teens. So if they're used to sitting on your shoulder and your head, then you get your ears and your eyes pecked at, which isn't the best.
Wow. Con Magil resubbed for 5 months. Nearly 6 months.
Thank you for the 5 months. I'm in my pecky... okay. Okay, dude. I didn't stream last night. I was gonna stream last night, but I was tired and I didn't really want to be honest. So I asked the B-Nans to move if we could play Fall Guys on Wednesday instead. And she said sure. So we'll probably do it on Wednesday, but I don't know who all is playing. Did I tell you guys she wants me to play Valorant too? I don't know if I said that on stream or not. Yeah, okay. Well, there's that. So, like 5 times. Okay, sorry, I don't remember. Valorant with Shroud. No, that is not. No, that's not it. Yes, no. Does Shroud even play Valorant? Probably has. I don't know. I don't know what he does. Oh, he does. Everyone did, true. Oh god. No, you're not. What's up, Flex? Hi. Hello. He's still working on that cricket. These are all crickets, by the way. We've found crickets to be a pretty good bait treat. He saw the crickets. Is that a donkey? Oh yeah. There's a lot of donkeys and horses, miniature horses here. Abbott. Abbott. Come here. Good boy. There are a bunch of donkeys and horses and miniature horses in these pastures next door. There's like 40 acres worth of just donkeys. The lady, she rescues them from why am I blanking on the name? They're being sold for meat. Why am I blanking on the name for that? The market? Slaughterhouse? It's not really what I was looking for, but stockyard maybe? I don't know. Hi. Hi. Slaughterhouse would be the correct term. I'm thinking of a different word though. Auction! No. I don't know what I'm looking for. What's up, Tara? Who eats donkey? Dogs. Hi. Is that a crow? I hear they're pretty clever. Yes, they are both crows. Should probably just put that in the title. No, so crows and ravens are different. Ravens are way bigger. They're both corvids. They're both black. They look similar. Ravens are way bigger. Like, ravens are huge. They're... Oh no! You dropped it. Again. Ravens have habit. Ravens have Abbott. Ravens have fan tails, so their tails are more shaped like that. If it's like that, you know what I mean? And crows have flat tails, flatter tails. Ravens also have, crows have more of like a slender, straight beak, and ravens have more of a curved. If you look at a crow and raven beak together, they're very, very different. Raven beaks are way more intense. He's gonna drop it again. Are you gonna drop it? Were those bits? I can't hear. No. He's training you? True. Uh-oh. Good catch. Wow.
Ye resubbed for 7 months. Smile.
Thank you for the 7 months. This will be on today's quiz. No quiz. No quiz. But you can kind of see his tail here. How it's like flat. He's not showing you a good angle of it. Bless. The vultures are next door too. We have 2 black vultures in rehab right now. I showed you guys the baby a long time ago. So it's not a baby anymore, it's ready to go. They're both ready to go. But 2 black vultures, actually that's all we have in the raptor enclosures right now. Are they for release or for teaching? They're for teaching, so they're educational ambassadors because they're imprinted, which means that they're not going to be releasable. At first we were trying to help them learn some scavenging behaviors, hoping that maybe they would be releasable, but hi, welcome back. But corvids are just too smart, and they'll always remember that people, you know, that they grew up with people giving them food. They were released before by the people that tried to raise them, after the people that imprinted them. And they were released for like a day or something like that, and then Abbott was found 2 miles from the release spot, landing on people in the park, screaming at them, like for food. So they're not releasable. You're not, are you? Go get it. Good job. Yeah. Bring it back up here. Oh no. F. It's gonna F. I'm scared. Damn it. I knew it. I was like, I can't go near the ground. Dang it. I shouldn't have touched it. I made a mistake. I'll just leave it there. Sorry. Saved. Yeah, it looks fine now. It should be fine. Sorry, chat. Hello. Ow. Got bit by something. You guys want to see what they eat? I'll go grab their food. Okay, crows are omnivores. They eat a lot of things. This is what their food looks like today. Oh no. So, they have some cracked walnuts, a bunch of chopped produce. So, there's apples in here, carrots, radishes, cucumber. They don't necessarily eat all the produce, but it's fun to introduce new things to them, for them to try. There are ants on my hands. They also get mixed bird seed, so sunflower seeds, millet, stuff like that. And then they get a mix of cat and dog kibble as well, like different kinds of cat and dog kibble. They know that I have this right now and they want it. Hi, Costello. Would you like some dog food? No. And I bought a really cool puzzle feeder from Amazon, and that's where they get fed their diet. Like that every day. Hi, Costello. Sorry. Talk to them? What do you mean? The training with the clicker is similar to training a dog, so it's the same principle. Yeah, sorry. It is the same thing. Clicker training is great. A clicker is called a bridge, or it's a bridge. So it's really, really good for dogs and animals like this because you can capture behaviors really easily with clicking. So at the beginning you start with just click and treat, click and treat, click and treat, click and treat, so that they associate the clicker with food or with doing the right thing. And then down the road you ask for behaviors. When they do the right thing you click and then they know that they're on the right
donated
track.
$3. Did you hear about the crow that got sick? He got COVID-19.
Nice. Like post, sure. So clicker training has worked really well. At the beginning, this process with the crows is a ton of trial and error for me. I've worked with I've worked with 2 trained ravens before, so I've never taught behaviors to corvids. I've corrected behaviors in corvids, but I've never trained from the ground up. So I have a lot of learning to do. And at the beginning, for example, we're talking about my learning. At the beginning, I was training them both with a clicker because it's the easiest thing to do, you know, just like have a clicker out here and click when they do the right thing. But they're so smart and they're in the same enclosure and they could hear the clicker. So they were getting really confused. And I talked to Connor about it, and he was like, they need their own language. They each need their own language. So you could either use words, like different words for them, or come up with something different. That's why I bought the clicker and the whistle for the 2 of them. Because using words is too hard because there are 3 trainers for these birds, and our voices all sound different. We're all women, but our voices sound different. Can you read Dono? What? I didn't see it, I'm sorry. Who is this? I don't know who that is. I think it's Abbott. Yeah, it is. A carrot! I don't think you like carrots, though. I don't think he likes carrots. Oh, you got the other piece of the carrot. Yum. Costello is more shy than Abbott is, and he's a lot more cautious. So he's a little bit harder to train. How do you tell them apart? Costello has a white claw on his right leg. Over there. This is Abbott. He's got all black claws. He yoinked your carrot. What the heck?
Wow.
Ildis Post gifted a tier 1 sub to Harlequin Jester. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you. Will you train them to talk? So that's the thing. I don't know how to train a bird to talk. I've trained words in parrots, but I've never trained a bird to talk from the ground up. I imagine they just start talking when they want to on their own. I don't know how to train a bird to talk. I don't think it's the same as training a dog to speak. But again, it's all trial and error, so we'll see. With the 2 ravens I worked with, they started talking on their own in their enclosures, just like practicing. There was the female was named Aria, and she would only talk when there weren't people in the room. She was kept in the house when she was little, in this big enclosure, and so we would like go in this room behind so she didn't think there was anyone in the house, and then when she knew everyone was gone, she would be like, "Hi Aria, hi Aria, hi Aria." Like she would do like a bunch of different ways of saying it, like she was practicing.
People
but she
from
wouldn't do it when there
WoW
were people
donated
around.
$3. Reports of Coturnix quail being cuffed majorly underweight in my local park. I live in Philadelphia. They are not local to this area. Someone captured 8 in a 1-block radius last week. No one knows where they come from.
Someone probably just released them. That blows though, sorry. Hey, Costello, you want a walnut? Oh, I didn't ask for you. Do you want a walnut? You can have one. Have it. There you go. There's your walnut. We're working on that too. At first it was great when either of them flew to us, but they've gotten so enthusiastic about it now that you walk into the enclosure, if they can see like your arm, if it's at all like this or whatever, they both just fly to your arm and try to perch. So when they do that now, we're just we're not rewarding them for it. We're only rewarding them after we call them by name. So that's what that was. Are they siblings? No, they're not. Costello is slightly older, but they were raised together. But I'm not sure how they were brought into rehab. I don't know if they were... I mean, I know that they were nestlings. They were little, so they barely had any feathers. I don't know if they fell out of a nest or if their parents were, taken by a cat or a dog, or are they aggressive? Which is more aggressive? Neither of them are aggressive. Some of them have, they have like a little bit of a pecking issue, just because they're super curious, but it's not aggression yet. They may develop some aggression, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Are there any funny bird facts? Funny ones? Have you ever seen the size of a kiwi's egg? It's not really funny. I guess it's kind of interesting, but it is kind of funny if you look at the picture because it looks like a joke. You guys know what a kiwi is? Kiwis are the best. They're really cool. Not the fruit. Flightless bird. I think they're from New Zealand, somewhere, I don't know. They can smell, which is cool. But their eggs are like nearly the size of their entire body. Maya's really good at this joke. Look, Dobbins, I hate when you watch my stream, okay? It makes me nervous. I feel like I'm going to say something wrong. Look up a picture of kiwi egg. Like, Google it. It's bizarre. I don't understand it. Staff! What's up? Good one, Kev. I'm studying conversion in New Zealand. The birds are really interesting all over. That's cool. I don't know if you meant conservation. Okay, Tofa. Tofa, did you take a break? Or did I just not see your messages for a while? Nice. There are a lot of donkeys. Yeah. Maybe I could take you out. I don't know. I feel like it'll laugh. What'd you get? A walnut. Yes.
Ruthless Bro gifted a tier 1 sub to No Eggs in We.
Thank you for gifting. I appreciate that.
No, this is your walnut stuff. Oh, you ate it all. That's just a shell.
Dobbins, I have a question for you. They produce so much saliva. Do you know why? Because I've looked it up and I can't. I don't know why. Genuinely. I've never worked with a bird that like practically drools. Is he still here? Shut up. Answer my question. No, it's not rabies. Are they thirsty? No. They spend a lot of time in water. They really like water. They're like a dog. Training them is like a mix of training a parrot and a dog, from what I've learned thus far.
Thank you so much.
This far.
Costello donated $3. Hello. I'm randomly starting to speak right now. Gru gru blah blah.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Has he answered? I don't think he knows. I don't know. I haven't been able to figure that out. That's okay.
Who wants apple? Do you want this side? Whoa, scary. It's an apple.
Why'd you say F? F? Did it? You missed his answer 3 times.
Wow.
Dansky _R is subbed for 2 months.
He said F. He said drooling in birds is usually... What? Really? Wait. I thought it was natural. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I'll look deeper into it then. I wasn't aware. I hate... There's so many ants here, it's so bad. You guys want to see their puzzle feeder? It's fucking sick.
Thank you so much.
Some donated $3. Hey Maya, do these ducks lay eggs? And can you eat them?
I bought it from Amazon. This
This is supposedly for cats. But I don't know how a cat would use this successfully. Like, cats sticking their paw in there, doesn't it seem a little difficult for a cat? I don't know. But anyway, this is their puzzle feeder. I need to... It doesn't? Huh. I need to clean this out so I can put their new food in it. So you guys can hang out with them for a second. Talk to them.
Talk to chat, okay? Hi, buddy. I know. You see your feeder. I'm gonna put new food in it. I know. Right now, go back there. Go back there.
Okay, hold on, Chad. Give me a couple minutes.
What's that? It's a rabbit.
Puzzle feeder. New toys.
Good boy. Hello. Good boy. Thank you so much.
Troy
them a
donated
salami
$3. Yo abbott winkas.
What is this salami lid? Salami doesn't come in a... Am I missing something? The salami lid. The salami lid doesn't fit. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very confused. The lid. The lid.
The lid. The lid. The lid. The lid. You want this? Some dog food? Wait, wrong bird. The boy. Look at him go. Look how pecky.
I don't know what you guys are talking about anymore. Producing saliva is okay, but usually it stays in their crop. It shouldn't be drooling out. Canker is most common. It's impossible to say without seeing it. Okay, I'll ask. Oh shit, is this Maya from Matt's stream? Cringe. Yeah.
You finished your walnut. Oh, sunflower seed.
Even though you don't really like them.
Abbott, come here.
No, you found the rattle. That's cool. Can they speak Russian? No. I love crows also. I'm glad that you feel that way. They make really cute sounds. They're constantly making noise, dude. It's crazy. Do you guys want to see the vultures? I may be able to take you in there, but I'm scared it's gonna F. Should I try? You guys have seen black vultures on my stream before. But, we can try. Finally some real Dobbins! What the fuck? Bye. Oh god. Sorry, chat. That's tough. Oh gosh, I almost fell. This is the vultures. There they are. Hey, so much for that. I mean, is it actually working? It's pretty low. Okay. This looks weird now? What do you mean? Why? Oh, 'cause it's...
Thank you so much.
Hooray!
Birdie, birdie, birdie.
Crickets. Why sad? What's sad?
Good boy.
Oh, no vultures. Right. Sorry. I could try to point you through this fence, but it's going to be really hard to see them. They're just black vultures. You guys have seen black vultures on my stream before on an IRL, so... Would crows and vultures get along? I mean, it depends. It depends on the size of the enclosure and the individual birds, but for the most part, I would assume kind of. We saw pixels of black vultures. Well, there you go. That's good enough. Vultures and crows, they're both scavengers, so they're not gonna like hunt each other. Do you think they would be friends in high school? Yeah, I don't really understand that question. I don't know why he's so hooked on that question. How are you doing today? I'm fine. I have to sneeze, though. Do you own this place or what? Oh, no. No, I don't. This is where I work.
Oh. I'm asking for Costello, not Abbott, but I see you. Oh. Are you? Stay. No. Costello. Good boy. You, sir, wanted his cricket. Come here. Have it. There we go. Good job.
That's right, in my ear. Thank you. Yes, that's my hair. Thank you. No. Okay, dude. Alright, then. Thank you. Wow.
Dublin 4 sub for the first time.
Thank you for the sub. Here's Abbott up close. Wow. They like your noises. Bye, Dobbins. No. No, no. No, no, no. Not for you. No glove needed. Talons aren't sharp. No, I mean, they break skin occasionally. They're pretty sharp. But they don't have the grip strength to actually do any damage. It's more just like having a cat with sharp claws type thing, you know? Oh, God. I'll show you guys my arm after the session. It's always like a little bit, you can see it kind of, maybe not, because of the light. It just gets like a little scratched up. That's fine.
Hi. Wow.
Check out the way his eyes close. Can you see that? It's got a nictitating membrane, similar to alligators have that. Owls have it. Lots of birds have it.
You close your eyes so they can see it.
They have that, it's like goggles. Yeah, kinda. Helps to keep stuff out of their eyes when they're flying or swimming. So it closes our eyelids, obviously. They just close like this. Their eyelids close across their eye. He'll blink on his own. You can watch. Hold on. Can you blink and stop pecking at that? That's not yours. That's not yours. Naughty. Yeah, hopefully you can see that well enough. I know it happens really fast. Do they have ears? Of course they do, yeah. They have holes right there in the side of their head. On both sides, obviously. They're symmetrical. Can you see that? Right there? That's his ear. This is other ear. And you can see that their tails are that flat tail that I'm talking about. So ravens would have like a V there. That's how you tell a crow and a raven apart. It's a lot easier when they're flying. If you get, apparently it's literally called the jizz of, like, if you see a bird in the air, its silhouette is called the jizz of the bird. But when they're flying, it's easier to tell that the raven tail fans out and the crow tail is flat. That was my whole chin. You don't do that. No, that's my lip. Don't do that either. You have a cut on your face. Why? How'd you get a cut on your face? No, 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 no. So, my plan for the pecking, if they're pecking at something that they shouldn't be pecking at, is just redirecting. So redirecting to a toy, like you would a dog. Like if a dog is like chewing on your hand or something, it's good to just put a toy in its mouth. No, chew on this
Massive
instead.
X7 gifted a tier 1 sub to Don Raps Caviar. They
Thank
have given
you.
60
Thank you
gift
for
subs
gifting.
in the channel.
Ooh.
It makes noise.
Wow. How are they so comfortable with human touch? These birds are both imprinted. Imprinting is a natural thing that a lot of animals go through. It helps them to identify with a species. So if an animal is raised by a human, and they learn that food comes from humans and attention comes from humans and whatever, then they'll likely imprint on humans. Imprinting is the reason that ducklings follow, you know, a adult duck. It's the same reason ducklings will follow people if they're raised by people. And it's a really powerful, important tool because it teaches them what species to watch, what species to follow. That species will teach them where to go, what to be afraid of, what to eat, like where to migrate, who to mate with, how the social, dynamics work within a hierarchy within that species. It's super, super important. But that's what makes it so dangerous, is in rehab, imprinting is detrimental to an animal, because they will always identify with humans. This bird, if released, he wouldn't be able to find food on his own. He would always be looking for someone to feed him. He wouldn't fit well into a social hierarchy within crows, and they have really, really complex social hierarchies within murders. So he wouldn't fit in well to that because he doesn't know how to act like a crow. He wouldn't be good at finding a mate because he doesn't know how to act like a crow. He wouldn't be able to avoid dangerous human activity, so he'd be way more likely to, fly into the road, get hit by a car, fly into a window, hang around a construction site and get hurt that way because he likes being around people. So imprinting really, really sucks for wildlife. That's why we're really careful about it. That's why with Dip and Dot, I fed them in a cardboard box with a literal chute, with a puppet, with a towel on my hand, making no noise so that they didn't associate me with food at all, so that they could be released. But, yeah. I know. But imprinting in birds, while these birds are super, super tame because they're imprinted, it can also be really, really unfortunate for birds in captivity because they identify with humans as a species. They can develop a lot of aggression, and some of that a lot of times comes from mating season, because they get sexually aggressive with people. So falcons and hawks and stuff that are imprinted, when mating season comes around, they'll land on you, they literally just, they want to mate with people, and they don't know how to be like a bird. They can be really dangerous. So imprinted birds can develop a lot of aggression too, which sucks. Overall, human imprinting is bad. That's the gist of that. There are falconers that intentionally imprint birds. It makes them way stickier, which is a term for it's easier to, they're clingier. So when you're flying a bird, they're more likely to come back, right? But I wouldn't want an imprinted bird. They also constantly scream. You guys have probably noticed they do not stop making noise. They don't stop making... Yes. That was like a chicken noise. And hawks and falcons scream. It's really unfortunate and hellish, and they never stop screaming. If they see you, they're just screaming. So that's pretty annoying too. I want to imprint my girlfriend. Oh, that's weird.
Abbott. What's that? Oh, it's a phone.
Oh, he's actually looking at himself. I didn't think about that. Please don't peck it. Who's that? That's you. Whoa. What do you think?
You're a handsome bird. Look, it's Abbott. It's Abbott. Say hi, Abby.
What's that? There's a truck driving on the dirt road back, or there's a gravel road. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's what he just reacted to. They may have gotten used to it by now, but the only way that we could get them to stop making noise before was by whistling.
That's a good boy. Oh. Hi. Wait. What is that noise that I make?
You need to use that in Ms. So unfunny, man. There's this on LSF, the clip of the birds being released. The top comment is like, and I can't tell if it's a joke because it has like hundreds and hundreds of upvotes. The top comment is like, okay, but when is she releasing Ms. Like that Papega project? It's not a joke. That's insane, dude. That's insane. I'll read it. Hold on. See, it didn't look like a joke to me either. Ow, hey. No. The top comment is, that's nice and all, but how long before she releases Ms.? I knew it was going to be a difficult task, but I never expected the Papega rehab project to take this long. It has 819 upvotes. Actually unironic. LSF sucks. Okay, even if it's a joke, 800 something upvotes, those people are not all thinking that it's a joke. People actually think that's funny. That's crazy. Cancel LSF. Did you see that thing that Train tweeted today? Oh, it is funny. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. Didn't realize. No. Was it today? Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. Train tweeted like a literal screenshot of LSF comments. They were fucked up comments, but yeah, he tweeted them. It was people saying, is it because of the shit with Grow Score? Saying that Train didn't have haters. Which is like, I don't know. At first I heard that and I was like, does he actually think that? And I was like, no. Grossi will say anything to get anyone's reactions. So I don't think he actually thinks that. But maybe he does. I'm scared now. Wait, don't. I take that back. Grossi, don't come for me. I'm sorry.
What do you think about this? Ooh, this is a big piece. Come here, Abby. That's a big piece of food.
You can't link clips. Oh, I can't watch the clips. If it's for chat, that's fine, but I can't watch clips during an IRL. What's your opinion on bird racing? I have never heard of bird racing. What kind of bird? They're crows. Pigeon racing. Oh. I guess that makes sense. Pigeons aren't all that fast though. Well, I guess I don't know. This is what my arm looks like after. See, it's not even. I think there's like this. I don't know if you can see it. Probably can't. Tiny ass hands.
Wow.
I don't think you guys.
Callum Vu subbed for the first time.
Thank you for the sub. Call him. Appreciate it. I don't think you guys realize how small of a person I am. I don't think people get it like a actual perspective on that. Like I don't.
Abby. No, you got your sunflower seed. This is for Costello. This is for Costello. Go on. Not for you. Costello. No. Abby. Not for you. Not for you.
It's interesting since we've started focusing our attention, me and my coworker, to the individual birds. They've gotten significantly more attached to their trainers. Like Costello's chill, but we're just not that tight. I don't know. I mean, I spend way more time with Abbott, which is probably why. But
Good boy.
he's just like way less interested. This is Costello. He's way less interested in spending time on my fist. Like Abbott will sit there forever and
Alex
like
has
hang
subbed
out
for the first
and be
time.
pet and chill. And Costello just takes the bait and leaves. Are you used to being in the heat yet? No, I've gotten heat stroke like 3 times since I've been in Texas. It's only been 3 months. Huh? How do you tell them apart? The color. Yeah, so Costello has
Harry
one white
Kaiser is
paw.
subbed
It's on
for 5
that leg.
months.
It's right there. But you can't see it. What's the whistle for? So the whistle is the equivalent of the clicker for Costello. Abbott gets trained with a clicker, Costello gets trained with a whistle. They're both bridges for training. Costello. I thought I had him. No, Abby. No.
So Candace Medica is subbed for 4 months.
Good boy.
Don't click that link. Yeah, I can't anyway. How long do you spend with them? How long do I spend with these birds? A week. Not a lot. Not a lot. 2, 3, maybe like 6 hours a week. 5.5.
Abbott. I don't have anything for you. Good boy.
What's the clicker for, Maya? The clicker is, so Abbott gets trained with a clicker. It's just a way to tell him that he's doing the right thing. So he associates clicker with being fed and with praise. So if he's doing something that I like, you click and then he knows that he's doing the right thing. It's really helpful for training down the road because if you want to capture behaviors, like if you want to teach him to fetch, if he picks something up, you may click so he knows like, oh, she wants me to pick something up, right? And then they keep doing that and then they start walking and then you click while they're walking with it in their mouth and they're like, oh, she wants me to pick it up and walk around, you know? It's like how I trained the rats. That's how I trained the rats to spin and recall and fetch. I taught the rats to fetch as well. Well, I taught one of them to fetch. I know who that is.
Abbott. Come here. That's a cucumber. I don't know if you've had that before.
I don't think he's had cucumber before. I don't know how he'll think about that. Why don't you wear a glove or sleeve? Right now it's not necessary. I know a lot of people train crows and ravens with gloves, but mostly because of pecking when they get older, and that they'll start pecking at your thumbs while they're on your fist. So that's something that we've thought about, but I haven't started training yet. We haven't started using a glove with them yet.
Chicken.
He doesn't like being picked up like a chicken, but I'll have to get better about that, picking him up like that. Did these birds endure injury? No. Oh wait, actually yes. Costello had a fractured leg when he was a nestling, but it healed up, so his leg is a little bit crooked, but it's totally fine now. It's like completely healed up. It's just like a little crooked. And then Abbott's totally fine. They were just either orphaned or they fell out of a nest, but I'm not sure because I wasn't the one that raised them. Whoa, sorry, I shouldn't have, I moved the tripod. They did not like that.
Abby, Abby, Abby. Abby, Abby, Abby. Wow. Hey, look. Look at this.
What would you think about a crow for a pet? They're not pets. They wouldn't make good pets. They're not meant to be in captivity. It's unfortunate that these are in captivity for the rest of their life. I would love nothing more for these birds to not be imprinted so that they could be wild crows. But that's unfortunately not the case. It's too late. But they're not meant to be pets. You can have a cat or a dog. Because they're forced to be in captivity, the best that we can do is do lots of training with them, provide them with a ton of enrichment, different things for their enclosure, different foods, different places to go, things to look at, provide them with the best life possible. But the reality is, enrichment in captivity, like we have the puzzle feeder and we have different foods. Different foods, puzzle feeder, different perches, whatever. But all that enrichment is in captivity is to mimic things that they would be enriched by as a wild bird, right? Like, they can, like, eat out of logs. They get different perches every day. They can fly as much as they want. Flying from perch to fist is enrichment because, you know, it's getting them to fly. All enrichment is trying as hard as we can to mimic what their lives would be in the wild, which... Am I not making sense? Like, the best we can do in captivity is by mimicking as much as we can of what they would get in the wild, but it's never going to be as much enrichment as they would get as wild birds. As in, they're meant to be wild birds, as in they would be happiest in the wild. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. Like, we can make them as happy as possible, finding new things, trying new things, perching on new things, but it's never going to be as much as they would get if they were in the wild. So, yeah, I would love for these birds to be wild, but they can't be. And I don't remember what I was talking about before that. Oh, someone said, how do they imprint? If they see people, hear people while they're getting fed when they're little, it happens very quickly. If you feed them by hand when they're babies, it'll happen really... Is this Abbott?
No, it's Costello.
Yeah, he's just not as, like, down to hang out, you know? off. Can you guys see his white claw?
Ricky underscore 789 just
I
gifted
don't
10
think you
tier
can.
1 subs.
What? Wait. How many? 10 gifted. 10 gifted? Big. Thank you. Rashawn, thank you so much.
Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby. Abby.
Wah, wah, wah. What's so funny? That's his old name. I just saw someone say that. Who was it? Was it Rigby? Thanks, Rigby. I appreciate it. Why can't they be wild? Because they're imprinted on humans. So they can't find their own food, they can't mate properly, they can't fit into a social hierarchy properly, they can't avoid dangerous human activity properly. That's why. I'll make a command for him soon.
Costello.
Can you see his white claw now? It's this one. No, still no. Dang it. A little. You wanna come here so you can come?
Yes, Minecraft's resub for 4 months. Maya heal.
See it? Kinda cool, huh? I don't know why he has that.
Hey, you cheater. Hey, you big chicken cheater. I see you. You went in and took a walnut. Costello.
Yoink. Is a pet squirrel a good idea? Had a coworker trying to raise one. No, that's not a good idea. Wild animals will never be happy in captivity. Will never be as happy in captivity as they would be in the wild, even if they're imprinted, even if they're hand-raised by people. They're not meant to be pets. So, no, it's not a good idea. You wouldn't want a squirrel as a pet anyway. Squirrels they bite hard, and they're, like, constantly, like, all over the place, nuts, like, yeah. No, you don't want a squirrel. A lot of falconers and their hawking, like, will avoid squirrels because they can bite so hard. They'll bite off toes of hawks. They'll bite off red-tailed toes, like that. Get a bird with lost toes, makes it really hard to hunt. They can bite really hard. I don't think people understand that. Wait, maybe you can see the donkeys through here. Donkeys? No. Dang it. The donkeys are there. Duh. Never mind. I can't focus it. Oh! Shit. Sorry. Ah! God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Abbott likes water. He's playing with his walnut in the water. I think you got it. I think it's broken. I want to get him a big flat pool with water and like ball pit balls, you know, like the colorful ones like these. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see my screen. Yeah, the blue one. He'd be terrified at first though, but then I think he'd like it. Just take a while. Yum. They also love scrambled eggs, but they don't always get scrambled eggs. Costello. Hey, buddy. Hi. Good boy. Whoa, crows eat chickens and stuff, don't they? If they're dead, yeah. Crows will eat anything if it's dead. They love eating eggs? Yeah. People are often surprised by that. You know, chickens love eating eggs as well. Yeah. Yeah. If you throw a chicken egg, like in a coop of chickens, if you smash a chicken egg on the ground, they love it. Wrong. And part of that, the eggshells are really, really good for chickens to eat and birds to eat. But eggshells have a ton of calcium in them. So the more chickens eat eggshells, the more like thick and sturdy their shells become because they get that calcium. So it goes into the next shells that they produce. Does that make sense? Right, so cannibalism is good. No, it's not what you get what I'm saying. Abby, come in. Good boy. Look. Whoa. Whoa. Hi, Costello. Do you want to come maybe hang out with me? Or are you just going to take this and then leave again? I would really like for you to hang out with me. Nope. Someday. Costello's a leech. Okay, that's too far. Better. Yeah, he's not about it. Ah. 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 It's like a dog that's like communicating with the birds. Yeah, something like that. What happened to them? They either fell out of a nest or they were orphaned. I'm not really sure. Finally some silence. Yeah, I know. Welcome to my life.
Ooh. Scary. Whoa. Whoa.
He doesn't like it.
Go get it.
He actually went to go get it. That was weird.
That was kind of cool. He's a smart bird.
Ow, ow, ow. Wrong. You want to do it with this? We'll do it with this. Okay, give this to me.
Give this to me, please.
Ready?
Abby. Good boy.
Hey. Abbott. Abby.
Good boy. You like this one, huh? Not that.
Hooray! He wants to click the button. I know. It's like he wants to click for himself. Good job, Abbott. Oh, I also have these. I meant to play with these with them. These are my Zookies. Like my actual old Zookies. They let me keep them. This is for the gates. And this is for the house. And this is for the normal animal enclosures. And this is for the apex predators.
No, 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 no.
Oh shit. Holy, that's insane. I thought that was gonna fall. That didn't fall. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Hey. Why can't we be friends? What if I give you a walnut? Bleach. They look the same. How do you tell them apart? Abbott has Costello has a white claw.
Come here, Costello. Abby. You want
Another cucumber that you don't like?
the boy? A cucumber.
Do you know roughly how old they are? Weeks? Maybe? I don't know, I'd have to check. I was watching 3 crows outside, they're pretty awesome.
Date Judy,
cool,
3
yeah.
subbed for
Crows
the
are really
first
fun to
time.
watch. People bug, wow. For how long do these birds live for? Good question. In the wild, they'll live, I think, about 10 years, something like that. But in captivity, supposedly, they can live to be 50. So, we'll see. I've also heard 60. I don't know. He's eating the cucumber. Isn't that fucking crazy long for birds? Not really. Well, I mean, yeah, it's on the higher end, but, what's up, Nims? Parrots, like cockatoos, live 60 to 70 years. Macaws can live to be older than that. You're committing to a lot if you buy a parrot as a pet, and they're not really good pets, trust. Worked at a parrot sanctuary. They bite a lot, they scream a lot, they shit a lot. They're cute and they can be funny, but I wouldn't. Do they know their names? Not yet, we're working on it. They've only had like 10 sessions or so, maybe 15. No, probably more like 10 sessions, so they got a ways to go. What's the difference between a crow and a raven? Ravens are much larger, but they're both corvids. They do look very similar. Ravens have a fan tail, crows have a flat tail. Ravens' beaks are more curved and much larger. But the main difference is their size. Phone's at 15%. Crows are smarter, right? I don't think that that's true. I don't know. So I don't know the actual answer to that. Magpies. My friend hand feeds wild magpies, and now they don't leave her alone. They walk into her house and swarm her out in the front. Is that bad for the birds? Yeah, that's bad for the birds. Feeding wildlife is generally bad for wildlife because humans are really dangerous for wildlife. Humans drive cars, humans do construction, humans have glass windows, humans are dangerous. So feeding wildlife just makes them less afraid of people, which means that they'll be around people more. So they're way more likely to get hurt. Also, they're less likely to, look for food on their own than they'll look for people. Then they'll run into people that don't want them to be around, so people shoot them. Bigger wildlife is way more dangerous, something like a bear. If a bear is comfortable around people, you guys know how it goes with campsites and stuff. If they're unable to relocate that bear, a lot of times bears just have to get, euthanized is a nice way, but I think usually they're shot. I'm not really sure how it works. But if there's a bear in a neighborhood or in a campsite that won't go away because it's too accustomed to being around people, it's classified as a nuisance bear and then it has to be taken care of because it's dangerous for people as well. So feeding wildlife is bad overall. Don't do it. You can put a bird feeder out, but don't hand feed wildlife. All right. Yes, Abbott? Costello? My bad. You want something? You want a little piece of that? God. Get it. What about leaving food in the grass for them to find? Yeah, so we have a major issue with ants in this enclosure, and if we leave any food on the ground without diatomaceous earth, ants just destroy it. I'll show you what that means. So like their puzzle feeder is kept on this container lid, and all this white powder is called diatomaceous earth, and it's kind of brutal, but basically something about the structure of the dust cuts the exoskeleton of ants and other insects so that they die. So they can't crawl on it, because we can't put poison out here, obviously, because they'll eat it and then they'll die. Even like the gel is not safe to put out here because they are super nosy. So we don't have many other options besides hanging stuff, but even hanging stuff, the ants get to it somehow. They're super gnarly. So yeah, like even this walnut that Abbott was just eating. Check this out. See all that? He was literally just eating it. I got bit. To show you. It's bad. Texas, man. Texas. Bit by an ant? Yeah, I got bit on my finger. I get bit by ants out here all the time. Fire ants? Yeah. I didn't just get bit by a fire ant. But I did get bit by an ant. I don't know what kind. Dang. Nems, what the hell? That's so loud. Cicada.
Excuse you, Peter.
Okay. Well, I know it wasn't like a ton of flying. I'm sorry that I'm not very articulate in telling you guys about training, because I'm learning myself. Like I don't claim to know that much about it. I don't. But I'm trying, and it's a lot of trial and error for me and these birds. They're super forgiving. They're so smart. They unlearn things really easy, which works in my favor. But I don't know. Right now, it's just spending a ton of time with them, working on the clicker and the whistle, doing flights, and starting to learn new behaviors. It's just important for them to get the enrichment, you know. But oh my. Jeez, that's loud. What the hell? Wow. That's crazy. The difference is insane. I want to take you guys out to see the donkeys, but we might F. Should I end the stream and like walk out there and see what happens? Should we try? Okay, so I'll end the stream here. Abbott and Costello, we'll do more with them down the road. Right now, they're super, super, super early in training, so they have a lot to do, but they're doing really well, and I'm really proud of them. And I'm excited for them, you know, to be on stream and for them to, you know, to be good ambassadors. So that's the plan for them. But I'm glad you guys got to meet them. I was trying to figure out how I was going to make that happen. But I'm glad that just sitting here, it didn't really F, which is good. They're so cool. They're really interesting, aren't they? Like super, super present, and like playful and inquisitive and curious. Just like really cool birds. Really fun to watch. So I think you guys will fall in love with them the more I have them on stream. They're really fun. They're really fun. So I'm glad I did this today. That was good. I just got permission this morning, so thought I'd give it a shot. But I can do this on Sundays because I come out here and train every Sunday by myself. So. There's that. I'm gonna walk you guys out to the donkeys, so maybe you can see them, but it might F. It probably will F. So if the stream ends or if it gets bad, I'm just gonna end the stream. And then I'll host somebody if that happens. Let me figure out who's live right now. Host. Rocket League. I don't know why I follow Rocket League. Slick's live. I'll host Slick. Okay, let's walk out.
Sorry. You guys stay here for a second. Okay.
Nim's on a vacation. That's cool. We're not effing. Donkeys. Howdy. Sorry if I scared you. Hypers. Donkeys. Sorry, I'm fixing my tripod. Give me a second. Ah. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Okay. Wow, so many. And there's a lot more than this, but they have like 40 acres out here. That's all donkey pasture. But yeah, these are all rescued from the feedlot. Oh my, I think that's the word I was looking for. They're all rescued from the feedlot. So this lady goes out and I don't really know what she does, but she goes out and to feedlots and she rescues donkeys and brings them back and just turns them loose. Most of them aren't like halter broke or halter trained or anything like that. Some of them are friendly enough that you can pet them, but a lot of them, I mean, she just turns them out and they live the rest of their lives out here. So they're pretty happy. Here comes the little baby donkey. You've gotten so big, buddy. Wow. And Mama Donkey is like, don't be stupid. Hooray! Hi. I only know a couple names. I don't recognize any of these donkeys. Hi, Mama Donkey. How are you? I don't have anything for you. Sorry. Look at his little tail. It's so short. Oh. Equines. A lot of people don't know equines like rolling. It keeps them cool and it helps keep bugs off. And it's a good way to itch. Scratch. He's itchy. My horse cracks his back every time he rolls. Do you need something? Is that bad? No. It's like he likes it. That's why he does it. Hello? Hmm? Itchy. Okay, the other thing that I could show you guys if we're not effing, but it's gonna be the same plan. Like, I'll try to walk over there, we'll probably F, but if we don't, maybe. I can take you into the fawn pen, if you'd like. But I don't know if it'll make it there. So, oh, I like this baby. He's probably not gonna come all the way over here, but this is one of the younger ones. I've been calling him Carl, but I don't know what his actual name is. Look how cute. Look at his legs. He also bites, but it's fine. I think it's funny. Carl. Baby.
Look at your little legs. You're so cute. Handsome, fluffy boy.
I'm not even sure if this is a male or female. I can't tell.
Hey.
A little worried about the phone, maybe? Or
Hi. Hello, handsome. Who are you? You're nice.
look at these ears, man. They're huge.
Big ears.
Donkeys like being scratched inside their ears, but then your hands get really nasty.
Pet the peepo. I'm glad you're not dog food. That'd be sad.
Yeah.
You know.
Watch your nose. Sharp. I love donkeys. Oh, look. Baby's gonna roll too. Carl. Oh. Oh. They're happy donkeys. Hi, little one. Is this Africa? No, this is Texas. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. You kind of look like a Patrick.
Hi. You're so cute. Look at your little eyeball. Soft. Very nice.
Okay. Oh.
Bless you.
Oh, don't chew on that. Don't do that.
Ah, no. No. Good.
There. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the fawn pen and we'll see what happens. So this is the rehab center that I work with, or that I work at. If you haven't been here, so we have charging stopped. That's fine. We've got the raptors and the crows, which I just showed you, and then we'll try to move to the fawn pen. But it's probably gonna F. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm expecting it to F fully. If it does, bye. Thank you for the subs and the donations today. Thanks for hanging out with the crows. I like them a lot. I'm excited to share them with you guys. This is the fawn pen. So far, so good, huh? Wow. Sorry. Here they are. We got a lot of fawns. I think there are 24 total that we have in rehab currently. I don't know if all 24 are in this pen. But it's like a ton of Bambis, huh? And all of these fawns were bottled by volunteers or staff at the center. I would say, I'd go as far as to say the vast majority of them were kidnapped, is the term that we use, which is when people find fawns and think that they're orphaned or abandoned, so they pick them up and bring them to the center, when in reality the mother deer leaves the fawn in like a safe place for most of the day while they go and eat and stuff, because the fawn can't keep up, and then they come back to take care of it. But when people stumble across those fawns without a mother, they assume that they're orphaned, which is a fair, I mean, it's a fair assumption if you don't know, you know. So that's how we get a lot of them, but they've all been bottled. And they all get released like far, far out into the country. So we don't have to worry about them getting hit by cars and stuff, because that's one of the most common casualties for deer. But they're all white-tailed deer, all of these. They need shadow, they need shade. Oh, they got shade. There. And this is how we prevent the fawns from becoming too accustomed to people. It's kind of neat. This is their bottle box. It was like handmade for them. There's diatomaceous earth in here. That's what all the powder is to keep the ants out. And the bottles are placed in there. It's closed up, and then they drink like that from it. When they're really little, they get hand bottled, but then when they come out here, they start drinking like this, and then they wild up pretty fast. Sprinklers, hypers. I'm gonna turn that off. Actually, it's getting pretty wet in here. Anyway, that's the fawns. Cool. How old until they're released? So we release them about when they're this age. So I don't know if you can tell. I know it's pixely, but this fawn...
Who donated $3, but how do they taste is the real question.
Like venison. This fawn, I don't know if you can tell, but he doesn't have the spots anymore. So once they wean, their spots kind of disappear. That's, you know, all the babies have the white spots. So once they're weaned, is pretty much when they get released. So like that one's gonna be ready to go. There's one laying on the ground here, this one. That's pretty much ready to go. Do you see the difference between like the baby next to him and the one on the ground? Yeah. That's how it goes. Anyway, this is the fawn pen. There are so many. They're so ready to go. But let's see if I can keep going. You guys want to see the screech owls? And same rules apply. I don't know when it's gonna F, but when it does, the stream's over, so sorry. The screech owls are right here though, so maybe it'll be fine.
Thank you so much.
Fawn donated $3. How many fawns do you think you could take in a fight?
How many what? I don't know.
Thank you so much.
Opti56 donated $3. Wish I was back in Texas. The ocean's no place for a squirrel. Wish I was in Texas. Prettiest place in the world. Oh no, I guess that deep in my heart he'll always be a Texas girl.
Here are the screech owls. So I've told you guys about them before, briefly, but the one on the left here is Ginger. She's a red morph eastern screech owl, and the one on the right is Bubo. Not sure if Bubo's male or female, but also an eastern screech owl. They're both ambassadors. Bubo has some neurological issues, so he's not good in flight. He doesn't fly straight. And then Ginger, I think she has a broken wing. Her wing is healed up, but she had a broken wing. That's why she is an ambassador. She came to us from a different facility. But that's the two of them. Pretty cool. They're pretty small. I don't know if you can tell. They're little owls. Not the smallest owls, but they're pretty small.
Thank you so much.
Kane Raft with who donated $3. If you're not sure on its gender, check for a penis.
Thank you for the advice. More donkey pastures. And horses are in here as well. Donkeys. Alright, well, cool. I'm glad you guys got to see all that. I didn't expect that. I'm going to host somebody, and it's gonna be Slick. So let me do that. It's just, he doesn't have any underscores in his name, right? Crazy Slick. Okay, Rod. That didn't work. Yes, it did. Thank you guys for hanging out. I know it's a Sunday, but there will be an IRL tomorrow. I think the IRL tomorrow is going to be really chill. I'm going to do that thing that I've talked about for a long time, just going out to the barn at like around sunset and just sitting on a Cerro and chatting and chilling. So it'll be a later IRL tomorrow than Wednesday. Desktop, Fall Guys with Beanans, maybe Shroud, maybe Matt. I'm 1v1ing Sense. And I don't know what else I'll do. But I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll see you guys on Wednesday as well. So, did he say yes to that? He only said yes because I told him I'd gift him a poke sub if I couldn't kill him once. So, he gets a free sub. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Thank you for the subs too. Say hi to Slick. Bye.